Just a few words about The Third Wife. A splendid, mesmerizing, gorgeous Vietnamese movie. It might be the first time I saw. I'm, I'm not sure, but it looks like it. Beautifully shot. By the way, Variety has given a, a very positive review. In fact, the way to go about trying to figure out if a movie is good, you have it in the program like we had it on Cinemax 102 last night, and or maybe the day before. You go at the IMDb site, and then you have a Metascore for more recent movies. Some that are decades old, they can be masterpieces, and you don't have any critic. I'm proud to have been the first for one of the Ingmar Bergman masterpieces. There was no, I'm sure there were many critics that wrote about it in papers and so on, but there was no link there for critic reviews. And proud to have been the first, maybe the only one still. So for all the movies, there isn't much, not enough to have an average score, but for recent ones you have quite often, if the film is not independent and left in obscurity, you have quite a few critics that have written about it so that they're able to establish an average rating and assign scores for various movies. This one is listed as 100 from 100 chronicle from Variety. So Variety, in other words, would think it perfect. And even the others are positive, so that it is in the green on average. It is about 80 or so. Very appreciated. Indeed, beautiful film about love, about relationships that break the rules. We are in the countryside in Vietnam, but one can only wonder how can it be that they're so spoiled in some ways, so well off also on some levels. Yes, they live from the land. It's also true that at least some of the characters in the story belong to sort of an upper class. There is also an attraction between two women, and the older one is stopping the progress at one point, saying it cannot be. The other one is pregnant, and the other one is also, that's something of an issue there. She seems to be not just underage, but she seems to be a sort of character. It makes you think of Lolita, Vladimir Nabokov. So 13, 12, thereabouts. Which in history it happened. So if you are putting on a big screen a story about the past, then that's the kind of thing that happened. And not only it happened, it happens in various lands and territories even today. And it's normal in those cultures and societies. Even if we look and think, well, this must not be. Then there's also, of course, the idea of she looks like, but having this age, but maybe she has another. Anyway, that was a bit uneasy and not very comfortable to watch at times. And otherwise, the amorous scenes are a pleasure to watch because they are refined, artistic, presented with restraint. Perhaps they don't even suggest or provoke arousal. I don't know, but they're so focused on aesthetics, perhaps purely. They suggest a purely platonic. I don't know. I'm saying like in general stupid things. How can it be absolutely or totally platonic when the result is sex and then the little one is pregnant and then others have sex too, and it's highly charged erotically, but I'm just saying in many of these tableaus, most maybe it's just because I don't know, retired, I'm a hermit now or whatever, and I have other preoccupations, I don't know, but it suggested angelic connections, immaculate conception, if you will. A stunning film in so many ways, indeed.